What's going on? How y'all doing? So the video gonna be about Carl Nassib, the Las Vegas Raiders player. Yeah, I guess they say the first openly gay player to come out. And I was thinking about Michael Sam, who was drafted by the Rams, and he was 7th-round draft pick, and he didn't get quite to make the Rams, but he did come on special teams. But they didn't. They try to use excuses for not giving him a chance. But he was good in college, Michael Sam was. And they kind of ran him off the radar. You don't ever hear about Michael Sam no more, you know. Now, let's be realistic. 10 times out of 9, there's one gay player on every NFL roster in professional sports. That's in any sport. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. Remember a long time ago reading Charles Haley's book, the legendary defensive player who won 5 rings before Tom Brady passed that. Charles Haley won rings with the San Francisco 49ers and Dallas Cowboys. And in his book, he said, we always knew who was gay in the locker room. You know, we knew. And they knew. It's just the NFL has, you know, some machismo. It's a manly, macho, mano. But they know. You know, there ain't no secrets up in there. You know, they know. The thing is, it's never anybody that's what you call a top-tier player per se, or great player, you know. It's always somebody that's, you know, 3rd tier, enough to make the league, but no one that's distinctive enough. You know, there have been situations, and again, it's a real boys club. It's not seen as something like that, but you got to be tough to play ball. Let's be real. You play NFL football, you ain't soft, you tough. Because you're going to get hit, you know. But people know, and they keep it to themselves. You know, it's just like so much politics with the NFL. Now, I'll say this. If we were a progressive country, your sexuality wouldn't be no big deal. Because now everything is pride and, you know, it's thrown everywhere. LGBTQ, however you feel, you know. If you're comfortable in your skin, you understand folk, you know. But the bottom line is, the only thing I say about this, you can come out gay and get accepted and what have you, and they will acknowledge you. But if you take a knee, they won't bring you back. And you got to play ball either way and take your hits and lumps. So I don't understand the double standard there. And you know, because the bottom line at the end of the day, your sexuality and your political preferences should be private. But what's good for business is what's going to dictate who gets to play and who don't. So anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about Carl Nassib coming out. There are more NFL players who are, you know, and that is actually one of the least of the NFL's problems. You know, the problems is that they got a lot of other issues. Believe that. So, but anyway, you know, if he's a good player, he'll make it. If he ain't, you know, what have you. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not a big deal in the sense that I would be more impressed, like I said, if Colin Kaepernick could come back and play because he stood for his injustice. If you can play, you can play. People will play with you because they're getting paid. And as long as you ain't pushing your agenda or what have you, whatever you're doing, and you can play, you can play. So, but anyway, it all depends on how people look at it. But that's all their perspective. But they know. One thing for sure. All these locker rooms know. You ain't got to say nothing. Cats know. Anyway, please hit the like, subscribe, and welcome thoughts and comments. And I do respond, thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for one another. And like I said before, if preferences were politics and all that were held the same, America would be the land of the free, but it's always an agenda. We'll see. I'm out.